Okay, so let me go back to the comments so I can see if people are commenting. So basically, they are going through this challenge, and they are supposed today to prepare a question for you guys.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves. Just say your name, where you're from, and where you live now.
Okay.
And then you can also say what you do for a living. Try to talk slowly because people don't have an image, as you can see.
Yeah.
And we can they will be able to ask us questions later on.
Okay.
I guess I can go first.
Oh, are we on? We're live.
Yeah, we're live. Yes.
Okay.
We're live. Let's go.
Okay.
So my name is Martina. My last name comes from Croatia. So it's Mestrovic. I live in Miami, Florida. And I work in the cruising business, but I don't actually get to go on board the ship. I work in an office. I'm just an analyst and I just deal with numbers, essentially. That's what I do.
Okay. I guess I can go next. I'm Christina. I'm from Jamaica and I live in Florida now, in Orlando, Florida. And I'm a speech therapist. So I help people to, speak if they can't or fix any issues with their pronunciation and things like that.
All right, my turn. My name is also Christina. There's two Christinas. I am Brazilian actually, but I have lived my entire life in California in the United States. But I currently live in Barcelona, Spain. And I am a child psychologist. I work with children who have ASD, who have autism.
Cool.
That's interesting.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Awesome, guys. Okay. Let me talk to you guys without listening to you with the delay. Okay, let me just talk to people because there are some people watching us, but they don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Let me talk to them. Olá, pessoal, tudo bem? Se vocês estão assistindo esse vídeo ao vivo, eu sei que não tem vídeo. Aconteceu problemas técnicos. O que acontece quando você não é boa com coisas técnicas de vídeo, que é o meu caso. E eu já tentei aqui de tudo para fazer a imagem aparecer, só que não tá aparecendo. Então, a gente vai fazer isso aqui igual um podcast, como se você estivesse escutando um podcast. Então, escute aí com atenção, a gente vai falar devagar e mande suas perguntas no chat, que aí eu vou ver as perguntas no chat e vou falar para as meninas o que vocês estão perguntando, ok? O nome delas é Cristina, tem uma Cristina, outra Cristina e Martina, ok? Perfeito. Tô vendo que você tá. You're here, Mara. Perfect. So Mara is saying that she would like to go to Florida to get to go to Florida one day. So Martina and Christina, you're both in Florida, right?
Yes.
Make sure.
Yeah, Martina.
Make sure you. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Are you both in Orlando?
No, I am in Miami, and Christina is in Orlando, but we both grew up in Weston, which is
in like Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Area.
Okay. Gotcha.
So make sure you tell Mara, right?
Yes.
Not to visit Florida during the month of July all the way through the end of October because she's not going to have a good time.
Yes. Yes. Mara, do you know about hurricane season? if you know about what's going on in Florida right now, that's what the girls are talking about, is that they're hurricanes. Hurricanes, I'm going to write in the chat. They're furacão, and they're going through a hurricane right now. Are you guys, did everything go okay? Are your like
Yeah,
houses
actually,
okay and
it
your cars?
shifted.
Yeah, luckily
Yeah,
it took a turn, but
yeah.
there's 5 other storms in the Atlantic brewing right now, so we'll
Oh,
see what happens.
I
Yay!
know, I know. Because sometimes the storms after the hurricane are very bad too, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was in Florida for Irma, and it was also like this big thing.
hmm
Anyway.
Honestly, Irma was more intense than this one for us
It was
because it,
so big and wide.
yeah. But it like the Dorian hurricane just shifted, so we got
Yeah.
really lucky with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. It's really good that
But
it shifted and you know,
summer in Florida is always rainy anyways. Like every afternoon you're gonna get like rain pouring.
right?
It's crazy. Yeah.
How about you, Christina? Have you been to Florida before? Or
Oh, I've been to Florida when I was a little girl. I don't remember it at all.
just to Disney? Disney World?
Exactly. Just to
Uh,
Disney World, and I do not remember it. I was too little. I was very young.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Florida is interesting.
Yeah. Disney is awesome. It's full of Brazilians.
But there's one in California too, right?
There is Disneyland.
Yeah. I remember going to that one, and I actually like that one better, but yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so Mara is saying that the situation with the hurricane is bad, but also the word hurricane is also really bad.
Ew.
So-
I never thought about it.
right? How do you guys pronounce it? Hurricane.
hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurricane.
There you go, Mara. Many pronunciations of hurricane. Hi. So yeah, okay. So Mara and whoever gets online, because I know people are coming in and out, you are welcome to ask questions. Então, gente, se vocês têm as perguntas, se deu tempo de vocês fazerem perguntas, vocês podem postar a pergunta no chat, que eu vou perguntar para as meninas. A pergunta em inglês, por favor, né? E até vocês postarem perguntas, eu vou conversar com elas, só fazer algumas perguntas minhas, ok? Só para vocês saberem, tem a Cristina, 2 Cristinas e Martina. Eu vou escrever no chat. Então, gente, me fala um pouco. Sorry, I'm speaking Portuguese to you guys. Okay, I told them that they can ask questions whenever, and they will write it in the chat box.
Okay.
So they will be fine to ask questions. But until then, we're going to be chatting a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so I wanted you guys to share how your experience has been with the program, with the SpeakEasy program, with talking to Brazilian students. Is that, is that being fun? What is your experience
Yeah.
about it? Is it hard? How is that?
For me, it's super fun.
For me, yeah, it has been fun with Reynaldo. I mean, I only actually had sessions with Reynaldo and Luis.
Mhm.
So, but Luis's personality was, I thought it was out of this world
Yeah.
because he was so go constantly. And it's like, he was always on fire. So talking to him was a lot of fun.
I bet. Okay, guys, just one thing. When you talk, make sure that you say who's talking.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
So just say, Anna talking or something like that, just so they know. Yes, I agree. The students can have really interesting personalities, and that's the fun thing, right? Like getting to talk to people that are different and getting to know the culture. Did you guys, well, Cristina, you are Brazilian, you're part Brazilian, so
Yes.
for Christina and Martina, did you guys get to know something about the culture, about Brazilians that you didn't know about before?
From my part, from Martina, I learned a ton. Every single Reynaldo and Luis, they talked about feijoada. So that was the main. They talked about that a lot. We spoke about wine because I like to drink wine. I asked them about beer, about food, going out. So yeah, it was nice.
Cool.
And for Christina C, I learned a lot about sometimes even politics, because recently there was those fires that they were showing a lot on social media in Amazon.
Yeah.
And they were, and so Luis was explaining it to me, and he's like, it actually happens every year. And like, so I was learning a lot about that, which was cool. Yeah. It was awesome.
Cool. Okay, Mara has a question for you guys, for all three of you. She's asking, girls, what do you think about Brazil and about people here or there, in this case?
All right, I will start. I am the Christina who is part Brazilian. I love Brazil, but I'm very biased because my parents are Brazilian. I've never lived in Brazil, so my experience with Brazil is just a week in a year when I go to Brazil to visit my family. But I think that Brazilians are the culture in Brazil, I find it so vibrant and colorful. It's very, very different than American culture. Brazilians are more open. They're more, you give people kisses on the cheek. They're warmer in general, about the way that you interact with other people. And that's something I find really nice.
Cool. And where's your family from?
My dad's side of the family is from São Sebastião in São Paulo, and my mom's side of the family is from Rio Grande do Sul.
Oh, cool. Have you been to both?
I've been to both. Yeah. I go to Brazil usually for Christmas and New Year's, and I spend a couple days with my dad's family and a couple days with my mom's family.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's always good. You have a little bit of both in two different regions of Brazil. That's nice.
Exactly.
Awesome. How about you, Martina and Christina C? What do you guys think about Brazil and people there?
For Martina, actually being in high school in Weston, a lot of the kids that
both of us were in the
school with and
Brazil group.
We have been friends for 15 years, 14 years. So we actually had a group of Brazilian friends. So we learned a lot. I mean, just through them, and we love them, and yeah.
I mean, from the other Christina, I learned a lot that they're very open.
Yeah.
Like Christina was saying, they are some of the nicest people. Like you just meet them and they're like very, like I've tried to speak Portuguese and they're just very like, wow, that's awesome. Like they're very like just warm people to strangers, which is not the same as American culture, I would say. So that's I think Brazil is a very cool country. Hopefully one day I can visit.
Yeah, that's her next question is, would you like to visit here and to know Brazil? Like, do you have a specific part of Brazil that you'd like to go? How is that?
It's so big, but I do have one friend in Florianopolis, and he says that it's a very nice area. So just because of that, like I would like to go where I know my friends are from. Where they grew up and things like that.
Yeah, I heard Florianopolis is nice. I've never been there, but everybody says it's like amazing.
Christina speaking. I've been to Florianopolis. It's beautiful. The beaches there are just magical. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
Mara, where are you from? But she's gonna have to answer later. So, Martina, where would you go if you had the chance to go to Brazil?
I feel like I would end up going to, I guess, the typical places because I'm not that very familiar with it. I mean, our friend Priscilla, she was from Rio, so naturally Rio, I would like to go see it. But then I would like to go see parts of the Amazon, and then we have very good friends from Argentina that always go to Brazil for summer vacations, and they say that the beaches are completely different from Argentinian beaches, much better. So probably something like that. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, no, Rio is very nice. Like, it's not overrated.
Yeah,
Because,
it's
like,
actually that good.
sometimes the very, very typical places, like very touristy, are a little overrated. But Rio is just, it has, the mountains at the beach and the city. I really like it. And I'm not from there.
Yeah, I would like to visit there.
Nice.
I
Very
think I
cool.
would prefer to visit Rio than Sao Paulo, because Sao Paulo, when my friends like describe it to me, they say it's more like Brazilian New York, but like smoky air,
Yeah.
like because it's very city. So I think
Yeah.
the Rio vibe is where I would like to visit.
Yeah, at the beach on the coast is awesome.
Hmm.
Mara is actually from São Paulo, but she's from a city called Santos, which is in the coast, on the coast of São Paulo. So she's in the coast too. The coast of São Paulo is really nice too.
Cool.
Yeah,
Has
she's.
she
Mhm.
has she traveled anywhere fun that she wants to share with us? This is Martina speaking, by the way, Mara.
Yeah, Mara. She's asking you if you've been anywhere fun in Brazil. You mean, Martina?
Brazil internationally, anywhere that she, I don't know, has recommendations for.
Gotcha. So yeah, they're asking you if you could recommend a place in Brazil. Let us know in the comments what you would recommend. And well, while Mara is answering, I would like to ask you guys, what is like the coolest trip, like the most memorable, or if you've taken a lot of good trips, just choose one. But tell me why this trip was so nice, so memorable, and yeah, where you went, who did you go with, what did you do, just really in short.
Okay, I'll go first. This is Christina. The most memorable trip that I have ever been on was rafting down the American River in the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
And that trip was very memorable because it was a week-long rafting trip, and you're with the same group of people the whole entire time. So that group of people that you're rafting with, be it the tour guides or the other just tourists who are rafting, they kind of become like your family for a week. So you get really, really close with the people that you're rafting with because you're with them 24/7 for a whole entire week. And at night we would camp on the side of the river, and during the day we would make our way down the river.
Nice.
So that was the most memorable trip just because it was something very active, very sporty, and you really kind of become family with the people that are there with you. So it was really special.
That's cool. And did you go with people you knew, or was that?
I was with my family. So my mom, my dad, my brother, and there were other families, just other people on the trip that we were with the same people the whole entire time.
Oh, how many people in total?
There were 3 rafts, and we would fit about, I think, 8 people or 8 to 9 people in each raft. I think there was just under 30 of us total.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, but I kind of want to do it now.
It was a very
Yeah.
memorable trip. I highly recommend it. Rafting down the Grand Canyon.
Wow, it sounds dangerous.
We're with tour guides who know what they're doing the whole entire time.
Well, this is the other Christina. I actually went water rafting in Tennessee once, and even with the tour guides, the boat next to us, like the raft, one lady like flew out of the boat and she dislocated her shoulder because you're rafting in the. I mean, it's just unexpected stuff with the rapids, and
Oh my
but it was a lot
goodness.
of fun for us.
Oh my goodness.
But the most memorable trip for me, I have a few trips, but I could pick going to Spain because actually I went to Madrid for a month alone.
Nice.
And that was cool because I usually travel with my family. So going somewhere by myself for so long, like a month without knowing anyone, it was cool to experience kind of living independently and kind of like learning a new language and seeing the culture of Madrid and parts of Spain. It was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess for me, for Martina speaking, I love to travel, so I do at least 2 big trips per year. So the last one was South Africa, and just seeing what a different world it was incredible. I mean, the difference from the north to the south is incredible. So it's like 2 completely different countries, seeing all the animals, all that. But I think I'm actually going to Japan in 2 weeks. So I think Japan is probably going to beat that.
That's really cool, guys. Those are cool trips. South Africa and Madrid, those are places I also want to go. Yeah, there are so many places in the world, right? Like every time I have that Windows, the screensaver thing, and it shows me like different places around the world, like breathtaking places, and I'm always saving them. And I'm like, oh my God, my list is already big enough. Great. Okay. And my last question for you guys is if you could be anywhere right now in the world, where would you be right now?
Hmm.
And please don't say with your family because sure, you love your family.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go first.
This is a Christina C. I actually was gonna say I am one of those be home than like with people that I actually want to be around than alone somewhere else. Even though my favorite trip was alone, which is ironic, but like I wouldn't say I have a passion for traveling. I just enjoy it with people that I like care about, like my friends and my family. I love going on trips with my friends. Like, this year we might go to New Orleans, like during Halloween time, me and some friends, and just like doing the haunted houses and things like that. Like, I don't really have a favorite place to be like, oh, I'll be there alone.
Does it have to be, sorry, this is Martina speaking. Does it have to be a place, or can it be like what you would be
doing
or what you would want to do, I don't know, tomorrow night or something like that?
You can choose. I'll let it up to I'll leave it up to you. Something you wish you were doing right now. Something you really love.
I would probably say having a nice glass of wine and having something really, really, really good for dinner.
Christina C, I would say being backstage in a concert that I'm obsessed with the band. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh wow. That's good.
Good answer. The other Christina, I would say perhaps this is a silly answer because it's where I am right now, but Barcelona because it's where I live, but it's my absolute favorite city in the whole entire world of all the places I have visited. And especially in the month of August, which just finished. I know we're in early September already, but in August, there's a lot of cultural celebrations in different neighborhoods and cities and towns. And they're really, really culturally rich celebrations. It's kind of similar to Carnaval in Brazil, which I've never actually been to Carnival in Brazil, so I don't actually know, but it's what I think it's pretty similar. It's just there's such culturally rich celebrations on the street in public. Anyone can go and see and participate, and I just absolutely love it so much.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really want to go to Barcelona, and everybody that goes there, Pedro was telling me. Pedro is my, well, you guys know Pedro, but for whoever's listening, Pedro é o meu sócio no SpeakEasy, and ele estava em Barcelona, e a Cristina está em Barcelona. Então, estamos falando de Barcelona. So yeah, he said that he loved Barcelona, that he wants to move there now.
A wonderful, wonderful, vibrant city with just so much to do. The city never sleeps. There's always something to do here.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess I have to come visit you in Barcelona. No, just kidding. But maybe we'll do like a speakeasy get together somewhere around the world. That'd be really cool. Really cool. Yeah, okay. So, thank you. Obrigada por quem estava online. Desculpa as dificuldades técnicas de não ter o vídeo, mas eu espero que vocês tenham aproveitado essa versão podcast da nossa conversa com os nativos. Agora eu tô a fim de fazer um podcast, porque eu achei isso tão legal. Can we have a podcast? Like, no, I want one.
SpeakEasy podcast, that would be cool.
Right?
Ooh,
And then we talk to, that would be, okay. That's something to think
You're like,
about.
With different sectors, you can talk to different speakers, talk about different subjects, and your listeners can listen in.
Yeah, that would be cool. Mix some Portuguese in, some English, some cultural things, Brazilian. Oh, I like that. That's great. If you guys want to be part of the podcast, we'll talk. Okay, great, girls. Let me finish this streaming, and then I'll talk to you guys.
Okay.
Ok, então, gente, Mara, thanks so much for being here, Mara. I'm really excited that you got to participate and interact with us. Obrigada por estar aqui, participar, interagir. Foi bem legal. Eu acho que vou fazer outras acho que isso aqui vai virar um podcast. Mas muito bacana. A Mara tá falando, a Mara is saying, thanks, girls.
Thank you, Mara.
Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Então, para quem estiver escutando ou para quem escutar essa versão gravada, amanhã vai ser o último dia dos desafios e amanhã vocês vão ter a oportunidade de mandar um vídeo ou um áudio para um nativo com uma pergunta. Então, dê uma olhada no e-mail de manhã que vai vir de manhã, amanhã. Completem essa última tarefa, que é a última tarefa do desafio e vai ser a última tarefa para quem estiver concorrendo à bolsa do programa SpeakEasy. Então, fiquem ao próximo e-mail, completem todas as tarefas e